In this video, we will be going over how to submit a code modification request. A code modification request occurs when you're attempting to modify the state building code and the building official must give approval. Please don't confuse a plan amendment, which is a change or an addition to an already approved plan, which needs approval by the plan review staff, with a code modification, as they are two separate things. Again, a code modification occurs when you're attempting to modify the state building code and the building official must approve it. In these situations, in your customer portal, in order to submit a code modification, first you must be logged into your customer portal. Secondly, you can go to your My Activities tab to see the most recent activity on all of your current permits. You'll scroll to find the permit in question, or if you don't see it in the list here, you can select the Show More to get more permits that you've submitted and had approved up here. And if you can't find it there, lastly, you can always use the search function in the top right section of your customer portal by selecting Search for Permits by Address or Search for Permits by Permit Number. Enter the necessary information and then press Search. In our examples today, we're going to be going through the My Activities tab. And I'd like to submit a code modification on the first permit in question. You will select the permit, open up the permit to see all the details. And once it takes you to the details screen, you can scroll down and you'll see several buttons that appear on the right side of your screen. You want to select the button that says Request Modification, and as you can see above the button, it does say allows you to submit a request for a modification from the provisions of the Virginia Uniform Statewide Building Code. Select this button and it will take you to the process to apply for a code modification. And we have two boxes that you'll need to fill out. The first one being the difficulties. That's the difficulty that you're having on the project. And in this situation, we are having some issues with some non-safety glazing, non-tempered windows. Next, we will want to provide information to the building official on our proposed alternative to fix the issue. And then the next thing that you will need to do is to actually complete the code modification request form. If you do not have a copy of this form, you can select this link over here on the right that says Modification Request, which you can see is a hyperlink which will take you to the form. And the form looks something like this for you to be able to print off, sign, date. In the event that your modification request needs an engineer's or an architect's seal, there's a place for them to place their stamp. That way you then can save it. And then you will come down to this upload button back on the customer portal. Then you'll select Choose File. And I have my code modification request forms here. Select it. Then I'm going to select Upload. And then as you can see, the system attaches the file. And then you can submit your modification request. In the event that you've made a mistake and don't want to submit a code modification, then you would select Cancel Modification. But in this instance, we want to submit the modification request, and we want the building official to be able to approve it. Once you get a confirmation from the system, then your action as far as submitting a code modification request are complete, and the building official will review your application for a code modification request.